Hey, you guys, it's your girl Aquila coming straight at you from Diva-Ville. My mind, my thoughts. Glad to be back tonight. Sorry about last weekend, but if you guys have been following me today, you guys will see that what I did put up today is what I was working on, which was my new commercial for Diva-Ville. Hope you guys got a chance to see it, and I hope you guys really liked what I did. So my show tonight is called 10 Ways to Take Back Your Power. That's a very powerful statement. 10 ways to take back your power. Now, we say taking back your power. Let's start out by saying this. You have to first believe, and I have my notes written down, so you're going to see me go back and forth. But you have to first believe that good things are on the way. You have to believe that good things are on the way, and you also have to believe that you are worthy of these good things. Okay? This is all about taking back control of yourself. And in order for you to take back that control of yourself, first, hey, Carolyn, first you have to feel good about yourself. Hey, Eugene, I know I'm saying it wrong, but I'm glad you guys came in to watch. First, you have to start feeling good about yourself. If you don't feel good about yourself, there's no way that you can take back that power. Okay? People feel that when it comes time to making decisions or anything about themselves, they always have to involve other people. They always have to invite other people so they can get an opinion. Okay? I'm here to tell you, you don't. As long as you feel good about what you're doing and you're strong with it, you don't have to worry about anybody else. So let's just start. How do we begin to take back that power? First, you have to realize that life is not happening to you, it's responding to you. Hey Val, how are you? So what does that mean? What that means is this right here. You don't create what's going on, because what you put out in the universe is what you get back. That's just a nice little way to put it. What you put out there is what you're going to get back. If you're always upset, you're always miserable. Hi, Dolores. That's what you're going to get back. You have to put positive energy into the universe. Okay? So you're trying to take back your power. You're trying to be the person that you want to be. But remember that the universe is only responding to what you put out there. So if you're constantly putting out that negativity, if you always having evil thoughts or bad thoughts, this is what you're going to get. Okay? Then you want your life to be in good standings. You want to be happy, but how can you be happy when you have all the negativity up here? This is where everything starts, right up in here, right between your ears. This is where it all starts, right here. Once you can get this together, everything else was going to fall in place. Exactly. Laws of attraction. Most important thing. I didn't mean you guys put it back. Laws of attraction. What you put out is what you get back. If you always sit around, you're always complaining, right? Oh my God, I got all these bills. Everything is Carol says clean the clutter. That's a good one. That's a real good one. If you're always talking about, I got all these bills, this is not going right, that's not going right, what do you think is going to happen? I tell people when it comes down to bills and stuff, you know you made them, so you're going to have to take care of them. So instead of sitting around worrying about them, stressing yourself out, take back that power. Prioritize what you have to do and take care of it. That's all you have to do. I mean, it sounds easy. I mean, it sounds hard, but that's all that you have to do. You have to take back the power. You can't let these bills or whatever that's going on in your head, you cannot let this take over take over you or your well-being. Okay? You have to take back control. You have to put these things in categories. You have to label them and put them where you want them to be. They can't control you. You have to always be in control of what's going on. That's why it's called laws of attraction. It's because what you put out there is what you're going to get back. So, don't ever give the power to someone else. And this is what I was saying at the beginning about giving your power to somebody else. You're always asking, how do I look? Do you think I should do this? Do you think that I should do that? Make those decisions on your own. And a lot of time I think that people do that because they are afraid to take responsibility for their own action. So when things go wrong, they always got somebody else to blame. No, you take responsibility for your actions. Don't give anybody else that power, because nobody knows what you want for yourself but you. I guess all of us have been guilty of it, asking people from time to time, what do you think about this? Do you think that I should do this? Do you think that I should go this place? No, you sit down, you think about it. You think about the pros and cons. You think about, what are you going to get out of it if you do decide to do whatever the situation is? What are you going to get out of it if you decide not to do whatever the situation is? This is where you have to put yourself. You have to take that power. You have to make your own decision. Then you have to stand by it. You can't sit around and blame somebody else for it. You have to do your own thing and let it go from there. People, listen to your own heart. This is good. People are in relationships and they are going through different situations. And the first thing they do is they say to a person, what do you think that I should do? And the first thing that person is going to tell you, oh, you having a problem with that person? You should leave them, point blank. Just go. But what about all the time that you've put in? What about if you have kids? What about if you still just love this person, but you just had a problem? What about? So these are questions you should be asking yourself, not asking someone else, because the answer that they're going to give you is not what you want to hear. So they say to you, you know what? I think you should leave that person, break up with that person. When you leave that person and then you miserable, and the first thing they're going to say is, nobody told you to do it. I can't tell you what to do. Hold on, you guys. You guys know I like to show my things. Right. We have to be practical and identify solutions. Exactly. So if you're having a problem with your significant other, you sit down, have a conversation. You figure out what's going on. Carol says, trust your instincts. Exactly. You sit down with this person, you have a conversation, you figure out what's going on, because the only people that's going to be able to solve that will be you and that person. Don't leave this up to someone else to make those decisions for you, because at the end, you're not going to be happy. And plus, how can they feel for you the way that you feel for yourself? Those are decisions that you have to make on your own. Learn to say no to things that don't feel good to you. You know what I'm saying? Everybody said everything good to you is not good for you. If it doesn't feel right, say no. If people are trying to coax you into doing things and you know that what it is not right, say no. Don't be afraid to say no. What are they going to do if you say no? Nothing. Take your power. If somebody wants you to go with them to rob somebody and you know you don't want to do it because you know what the consequences are, why are you going to do it? You have that power to say no. The greatest gift that we have, or the greatest gift that was given to us all from the universe, is the ability to say yes or no. The ability to make our own decisions. If you mess around and you go out and you rob somebody because somebody told you, I think this is a good idea, let's go do this, and you jump up and you do it knowing that you don't want to do it, when they start handing out that time, what do you think is going to happen? Do you think this person is going to say, well, you know what? They didn't really want to do it, but you know what? I kept asking them, so they did it. No. If it doesn't work with you, don't do it. Do not be afraid to say no. It's 2 letters, N-O. Do not be afraid to say it. And a lot of time in situations like that, people will get you to do stuff with them. And then when it comes down to handing out that time, what happens, they'll plea bargain and they'll get no time. And you be sitting there doing all that time all by yourself. You can say no. You do not have to do everything that people ask you to do. If it doesn't feel good, it doesn't vibrate with you. I always tell people, when stuff is going on and I get this eerie feeling, I always trust that feeling, because whenever I have that feeling, I know that something is not right. I remember a couple of years back, and this is still the same thing, but it's not one of my points. I just want to show you how taking control and what it can do for you. Me and my husband, we were out, and I kept having these weird feelings, like somebody was following us, like somebody was trying to do something to us, right? And I couldn't shake the feeling. Even like when he got out of the car, like to go into the store or something, I was like, hurry up, because I just don't feel right sitting out here by myself, you know? Long story short, we came home, we parked the car, and we came upstairs where it was supposed to be safe. But something about being in that car, it did not feel right. The next morning when I woke up, somebody had actually broken into my car. It was sitting out there and somebody broke into it. Now, we could have stayed in the car and just rolled around and just hung out all night, but something didn't feel right. So when you feel those feelings, you have to accept them. You have to open them up. You have to open up yourself to say, okay, you know what? I really want to do this, but this just don't feel right. You know what I'm saying? Follow your gut instinct. You do not have to go to every party that you're invited to. You have to learn how to pick and choose, and you have to learn how to say no. And when you say no to people, and if they don't understand it, okay, you still have that power, and don't give them that power or make you feel guilty because you choose to say, no, I don't want to do this, because that's the power that you have. Taking charge of your health. A lot of people think that when they think that, okay, you're too heavy, you're too thin, that's when you're supposed to jump into action and start trying to fix something that somebody else wants you to fix. Valerie, I guess you can relate to what I'm saying. People have a tendency, if when they say stuff, they think that you're supposed to just jump in. Okay, you're too fat. Okay, tomorrow I'm going on a diet. I'm going to join New York Sports Club. I'm going to do this. I'm going to do this. Pause. Why are you running around doing all that? Maybe you have health issues. That's the reason why you're so big. Maybe it could be anything. You could be sick. You could be having, you could be stressed out. It could be a million different reasons. And you're happy. Or you could just be big and you could just still be healthy. So when people tell you stuff, don't be so quick to jump up and try to change. Or if they say, oh, you're too skinny, and then you try to eat everything under the sun, and now you're sick. Now you got high blood pressure. Now you got diabetes. And why? Because you are trying to appease somebody else. You have the right to say, you know what? I'm this way, but I'm happy with it. I'm comfortable with it. It doesn't bother me. Don't let people take that power away from you to make you be what they want you to be. You know what I'm saying? People don't understand that when they say these things to people, they don't realize exactly how it affects them. It used to bother me when people tell me that I was skinny. It doesn't bother me anymore. I had somebody who told me once, oh, if you keep losing weight, you're going to die. We're going to die anyway. Whether I lose weight, whether I stay fat, we're going to die anyway. It's called taking back that control. Don't let anybody put you in a spot where you don't want to be, where you're not comfortable, because this is what they want you to do. No, we're not doing that. As of today, we are taking back our power. Nobody. Thank you, Carol. Carol said that's right. Nobody is going to take our God-given right away from us. You have the right to be exactly who you want to be. People can't control and tell you what to do. If you're at a job and you're not happy at that job, look for another job. Don't sit there and take that abuse and be miserable. Look for another job. Hey, Paulette, glad you love it, honey. And Paulette, you guys, I'll tell you guys about Paulette when I finish, but I have something to tell you about her too. If you're on a job and you're not happy with it, then you find something that makes you happy. Don't sit there and be miserable and make yourself sick because this is what somebody wants you to do. Well, you know what? I don't think that you should be the president. I think that you should just be like a secretary. No, why should I be a secretary if I have the capability and I can be the president? Think about it. If you're not happy in this spot, go to where you're happy. Go to what feels good for you. Don't let people dictate to you to what you're supposed to do or what you should do, because they don't know. People don't know what you're feeling. They don't know what you're going through. They don't know what you're capable of doing, but they always have an opinion of what you should be doing. Forget about the norm. What is normal? What does that mean? To me, normal is what I feel like doing. This is called taking back the power, you guys. Normal is what I feel like doing, not what anybody else doing. Like now, the new norm, as they call it, is wearing those face masks. You have people that still, they don't want to wear them. They have that right. But you have to respect the person that is wearing it. So if I'm wearing my mask and you don't want to wear your mask, don't try to make me feel bad because I have mine. Or if it's the new norm again, everybody goes out taking the flu shot, okay? Well, this year, you're taking the COVID shot. Some people are, some people are not. But again, it's your choice. It's how you want to do it, what you want to do. You can't let anybody influence you one way or the other. And I tell everybody, and I've been singing this right here like for the longest, to take that shot is your choice. And again, it comes back to taking the power. So people say, I don't want to take it because it was made too quickly. You know what I'm saying? All of a sudden they have this vaccine. And my question to that, and I'm not taking your power away, because you still have that right to choose. But I say about that, what are you comparing it to? How many vaccines have you made so that you can say that they did it quickly? Or how many vaccines have you made that you can say how long does it take for them to make it? Again, it's your choice. It's your decision. But do research. And when you start doing research, don't do research just from yesterday. Go back to a couple years back. Because if you go back to a couple years back, you will realize that they knew about this COVID all a while. And they've been working on it for a long time. This is not something that just happened. I mean, come on. Take that power. You do the research. Don't let anybody make that decision for you. So people are saying, if I take the shot, it's going to kill me. All right. Over 500,000 people have died already, and they didn't take that shot, and they didn't have that choice that you made. Taking back the power. Carol said everybody is responsible for their own decision, and that own decision that you make, that's the power that you have. Nobody can tell you take it or don't take it. Me personally, I've taken the first one and I'm about to take the second one. But a lot of people gave me a lot of flack behind it, but it was my choice. My choice. Taking back the power. I'm not going to talk too much about that COVID thing because that's a problem. That's a situation within itself. Do more things that make you happy. What makes you happy? Going to the park, going to the movies, going to the nail salon, taking a walk, working out. What makes you happy? If it makes you happy, do it. Don't do something just because somebody else wants to do it. Do it because this is what you want to do. Not because somebody else, because this is what you want to do and this makes you happy. You never give anybody the power over you, because giving people power over you, you are never going to be happy. You're never going to be satisfied. Live within your means. Live within your means. If you don't have it, stop trying to keep up with the Joneses, because the Joneses are broke too. Okay? Live within your means. That's your power, your control. This is what you can control. If you want to go out and buy a car and all you can afford is a Kia, do you buy that Kia? You drive that Kia, you sport that Kia, you do exactly what you want to do. But do not go out and buy a Mercedes or a BMW and you can't afford it, because now you're living outside of your means. If all you can afford is an apartment, or that's what you want is an apartment, do not go out and buy a house and you can't afford it, because there's so many bills and stuff that comes with buying a house. Don't let people talk you into doing stuff. Carol said yes. Don't let people talk you into doing stuff that at the end you're going to pay for it. Because no, people are going to say to you, if you couldn't afford that house, if you couldn't afford that car, why did you go out and buy it? Stay within your means, because that's something that you have control over and you have power over right there. You don't have power or control over anything else, but what you do and how you spend yours, that you do have power of. Become more mindful. When I say become more mindful, I mean become more spiritual within your head. Sometimes you got to sit down and meditate. Sometimes you got to sit down and just pray. Sometimes you got to get into like a quiet place, play music, burn candles, use sage, whatever it takes to put yourself into a place where you can focus, where you can concentrate, where you can, as Carol said, clear out the clutter. You know what I'm saying? You have to be able to go in the bathroom, take a hot bath, you know what I'm saying? Bubble bath, whatever it takes, burn candles, whatever, turn out the lights, put on some nice slow music, whatever, listen to gospel music, whatever it takes to put yourself or to give yourself back your power, you do it. But the most important is you don't let other people guard you or push you into a position that you don't want to be in. I hope you guys saw today. I posted a new commercial today, and it's a new commercial for my Diva-Villege. And I hope you guys look at it and you listen to what I'm saying, because practically it's the same thing about taking back your power. And it starts off with saying, what are you struggling with when it comes to just being yourself? You know? And when I say those words resonate so strongly in my head. Thank you, Carol. I appreciate that. It resonates so strongly in my head because so many people are struggling trying to be themselves because they are so worried about what the next person is going to think. You take back that power. You be who you are. You know, then I say it, and it also, have you ever wanted to speak out, but you were so afraid of what other people are going to think about you that you don't say anything. You suppress your inner feeling, and that is killing you inside. You guys, listen to this commercial, because this commercial is telling you the same thing. And it just hit me just now, just telling you, take back your power. Do not let people control you, or do not let people put you in a place where you don't want to be. Listen to it. Pay attention to it. I mean, I worked on it for a while. That's why I didn't do the show last week. But it makes a lot of sense when I say, take back the power. Speak out. You deserve to be heard. My motto is, my mind, my thoughts. And the reason why I say that is because everybody deserves to be heard. Regardless of what it is that you have to say, everybody deserves to be heard. I'm going to leave that right there because, like I said, I wanted to speak about Paulette. And Paulette is my sponsor for tonight. Paulette just started a new company, and her company is called Muhasa. And Muhasa means gift from God. So what she does is she makes body scrubs. She makes shea butter scrubs, and she makes shea butter, and then she makes the scrubs to go along with it. Any fragrance or anything that you want, she makes it. And her tagline is experience a difference. Okay? Paulette is right here, and she's saying, hello, everyone. Listen, you guys, go to her page. You know how I like to always say, we all support our own, support Black owned. I like to say those words. And as you can see right here, you guys, look. You can't see it too good. Babe, bring me that other bag so I can put the bag, because the bag is more clear. Can you guys see this? Her bottle is very pretty. See this right here? Go in there and look for Paulette Hinton. Paulette, Carol said hello. Paulette is just starting her business, and her stuff is really, really good. So I want you guys to check her out. She's good. The stuff is good. I've been using it for the last couple of days. It's all natural. Bam! There you go. See this right here, you guys? I'll cover my face so you guys can see it. This is her brand right here. And look at the way that she packaged it. Wait a minute, put it, oh, here you go. Look at how she packaged it. And as you can see right here, it's all natural. Paulette says she can't see the comments. I got you. I got you, Paulette. Carolyn said to send the site. And she's also saying beautiful packaging. You saw that, Paulette? I'm gonna put her stuff on my page too so that you guys can see it. But reach out to her because, like I said, this stuff is really good. The one that I got is, what did I have? I have lavender and I have peppermint, and it's very good. My daughter just ordered chocolate. My other cousin, she's not on. Willette, she's like everything. She has pineapple, mango, chocolate, you name it, she has it. You're welcome, Paulette. Paulette was supposed to be on the show tonight, you guys, but she's working, but she did come in so that she can see this right here. But you guys, I'm going to post her so you guys can go on to her page and so that you guys, you know, can buy her product. Because like I say, we all have to support each other. I'm going to bring this to a close, but I do want to say this again. Take control of your life. Stop letting people run your life and letting people tell you exactly what it is that you need to do. Paulette said, I can't see anything, but Facebook is Paulette Hinton. I'm going to post it, Paulette, so they can see it. Okay? So with that being said, I'm going to bring this to a close. And I have more stuff that I'm working on, guys, but just be a little patient. Diva-Villege is still out there. I'm going to be, matter of fact, Paulette and I are going to partner up. So be on the lookout for that. Because like I said, I believe in supporting everybody. Paulette said, okay, and thanks. So you guys, I'm going to bring this to a close. But like I said, I'm going to post this stuff for you guys. Thank you guys for coming in and joining in. I hope that I gave some good information. I hope that if anybody was struggling to find themselves or take control of themselves, I hope they take heed to what I'm saying and take back what was given to you, your God-given right and your gift. Good night. I love each and every one of you guys. Carol is saying, have a great night. That was great. Thank you, Carol. And you guys, every Sunday, Carol has a show also. So you guys check out her show also. And I'll post that too so you guys can see it too. And Paulette is saying, yes, I needed this message. I'm glad that it helped you out, cuz. Love you. I'm going to talk to you guys later. Good night, you all.